What's up, Sushi Squad? We are back again for a reaction trailer video thing. It's been a while since I did one of these, but one of my buddies, Thiege, ended up linking me BitCraft, and I thought it would be kind of interesting to end up just reacting to the trailer with you guys. I have actually seen the website for BitCraft, and I'll put a link in the description for those of you that are interested. Basically, it seems like it's being advertised as a random generated open world MMORPG, but it also looks very much like Breath of the Wild. I haven't actually seen the gameplay, but just looking at some of the screenshots and stuff, it does look interesting and has piqued my interest. You can end up signing up for the pre-alpha, which I ended up doing, and fingers crossed we end up getting into that, because I would love to end up doing some videos on this game for you guys. Now, I don't have super expectations for this or anything, but let's just get into it, and hopefully it's a fun time. I'll put a link to the trailer as well so you guys can watch it yourselves. Now, despite the fact that it advertises it's an MMO, I take that term very lightly, because even Fortnite's technically regarded as an MMO. Like, god damn, it does look pretty though. I mean, I'm liking it. It's just... oh, trees fall down. I like that already. Dude. Okay, I think I know what this game's gonna be like. Oh, yeah, I know what this is gonna be like. Okay. It's, oh my god. Sailing does not look that cool in most games. That was like Breath of the Wild sailing. Also, there's actually like different biomes that look significantly cool. Now, can you dig in the environment? With it being all random generated and everything, I'm wondering how much of this is just animated and how much is actual gameplay. Yeah, I'll play this. So, pre-alpha starting soon. Oh, hopefully it doesn't have a limited amount of people that can apply. So what I noticed is a lot of these types of games that advertise themselves as MMOs, based on what I'm seeing here with the chopping down to gather resources, the base building, and then even this star dropping with like a special item. So Ark, Survival Evolved, and Rust technically are also advertised as MMOs, because you can be playing on a server with like 50 people or something. Like even Pixark is considered an MMO, which is weird that they use that tag so loosely, because to me, MMORPG means a game like Trove or World of Warcraft, where it's like actually online all the time with hundreds of people. But this, especially with this drop happening, and probably like go and get like the special items, right? Like this looks like Ark to me, which if this game is literally like Valheim, Rust, or Ark, but has these kinds of graphics, I mean, heck yeah, I am down for that, dude. Especially like, where was the sailing? There it is. Like this looks so cool, and there's all the boxes and stuff. Like hopefully there's sea creatures for my thalassophobia to kick in. But I really like the different, like if this is supposed to be all random generated, it makes me wonder whether or not this is based on voxels and whether we can destroy things or not, because I'm looking at some of the screenshots here. The gameplay trailer didn't do the best example of it, but it seems like whereas a voxel game is usually generated within cubes, this game, near as I can tell, looks like it's generated with hexagons, which explains why the terrain looks a little bit more complicated and stuff. This is a prime example. You can see there's one, and then with all of these mountains and stuff. I'm seeing this generated in one of the field areas. So yeah, I mean, we'll just kind of have to wait and see what ends up happening with it, but it looks beautiful. The art direction, more so like, you know, people are obviously going to compare this to Breath of the Wild. I'd say this really reminds me of Journey, or Flower, or Abzu, that studio that has made plenty of artsy games like this. But I mean, either way, it looks Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm excited for it. I know that this was a longer video than needs to be. I always get frustrated when I see somebody make like a 10-minute video reacting to a 1-minute trailer, but I mean, we're at 5 minutes, so we got to kind of just talk about the game a bit and my thoughts towards it. Either way, I mean, I definitely drop them a follow on their Twitter and drop into their Discord and try to keep track of everything that's happening with this game. And well, hopefully we end up getting in, and I'll definitely cover this game and do videos on it. Now, that said, I don't want to get like overly hyped and say this is going to be the greatest game of all time, because a lot of this does look very, very scripted, if not actual, like, you know, using their game engine to have like a pre-rendered scene. I don't know how much of it is gameplay. And there was another game that looked just as good as this called Craftopia, which was pretty jank. So this could end up being pretty jank as well. I'd have to put a little bit of research into the studio that's making it and see what else they've made and so on and so forth. But anyways, I don't want to make this longer than it needs to be. Either way, you can have all the sign-up links and stuff like that down in the description. And have yourselves a wonderful day, and hopefully you enjoyed this video.